You are the anomaly. You can desync the simulation and save humanity. Hello everybody and welcome back to DeSynced. It's fantastic, Mr. Anomaly. No, Ghost. I'm an anomaly. What? How is this working, folks? I thought I was broken out of the simulation to save the mother, repair the mothership or whatever the hell it is. So we've got our glitch bot here. Our other texting girlfriend. Hey, don't be texting me. My other girlfriend's going to get jealous.
Don't be persuaded by Higgs.
Higgs.
If you have read the human logs, you can see that the old civilization of humanity is just a memory now.
Really? So Higgs is telling us something, and she's saying, don't believe Higgs. What? There's drama in this game. Holy crap. That's insane. Well, this popped up because I did the research. Ooh, what's this? A 3x2? Large 3 medium. Oh, that's delish. I like it. And, oh yeah, Mark 5, baby. Loving it. We gotta do the Mark 5. Where is the Mark 5? There it is. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's do it. That's a speed 4. And I'm using haulers. That's 4 too. Well, that's 4. That's 5. Yeah. So I want to convert the bots that are bringing, stuff back and forth to these here. So we'll give that a whirl there. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Oh, and then these mining ops. I was thinking about these. The drone launcher. I think that once we get the blight cloud creating our ores, we use these. And we use the drone launchers. They're stationary. And they'll just zip out. Boop, 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 boop. Now, I'm worried that they'll still drop crap. So we'll have to test this out near a patch, maybe. Set up some kind of operation just to mine. And then I'll do a hauler bot from there and back and forth, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. So what's holding you up? Cubes. 15. Oh. I don't know where those... I built some flyers. Yeah, there's one there. So maybe that's what's holding it up here. Wait a minute now. This is running here. So I'm going to turn that off for now. Because I want to get the hauler. I want to get this new bot tested out. I made these guys. But, yeah, it doesn't require any cubes. What is going on with my cube production here? And why... So it's running. Something's eating the cubes. The research is done. Yeah, so there's nothing there. So, oh, and this kept up pretty good with the transmitters, the beacons or whatever you want to call them. That kept up pretty good. Oh, and this one stopped because I don't need any more cubes. We don't need the virus cubes till they release the content for that little thing. So, anyway. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to wait for this bot here. I want to try it out. I want to make, let's see. We got laterite, metal, and then crystal, and then silica. So I want to make 4 of these things. So I could go in here. Oh, check it out. What you could do, mouse over this, and you use your mouse wheel, and you can change the recipe. You don't have to cancel it and redo it. I keep forgetting about that, but that is a nice feature. But yeah, you gotta, it's one of those things where, I don't know the mouse wheel is accessible to change things, sometimes. So, all right, this took a while. These things, the Mark 5s, are expensive as all get out. Ooh, looky here. All right. So, I am assembling a new bot army. There we go. Okay. And there's something I'm seeing. Alright, I was trying to solve this. I think I've cut this out of the episodes. That's why I have cuts, because of things like this. Now, notice the behavior of these bots. These two in particular right here. This one here too, yeah. So you notice how it's like 5 bots can get on this thing and mine? But 3 are kind of hunting for a spot. Even though there's a spot pretty much right here. And I'm trying to wrap my mind around what is going on here. Also, I found out that I actually need to connect this variable from the scanner, the behaviors. So the scanner is finding where the resource is, and this is the location of said resource. And then you transmit that to your miners. If you don't do that, when you move your bots, this variable gets wiped out, and you have to reset it because you're not actually the signal isn't coming from the radar bot here. And I thought I had a problem with the program or what variable I was using. This is just a constant variable for the radar to know what to search for, and that's it. And this variable is distance away from ore patch variable for this, but this is a constant that we're using to search, you know, for the patch here. This is I located a patch, here it is variable, and that gets sent to these miners here. And so we're bringing in the signal here from our transport, you know, from our radar bot basically, and then the reader is reading that's whatever signals we have, being this just this one. So this signal right here, the position, is what the miners are reading. And then you pull that to the miner to tell the miner what to mine. So one is position, and the other is mine here. So I think it's mine here, mine this position here, and this resource. Now, because of this behavior of these bots bouncing around like this, I think I have to limit the amount of bots that we have per mining op. I think 5 is like the pushing it. 4 is good. So I'm gonna go with 5. So these 3 bots here, I'm gonna pull them away and reassign them to a new hauler bot. Speaking of hauler, or well, these are the Mark 5s here. So this one here has been upgraded. Look how fast it is. That thing is fast. Crazy fast. Oh, now, the other thing that I did here, in between cuts. Aha! We have the flyers. These flyers now. Now, the hitbox is really weird on these. You have to kind of go down below it. See how we can't access it? Where I'm right on top of it. And then, yeah, so, yeah, it's kind of weird. Look at them all around here. Holy cow, there's 4 of them. 5 there. So I just replaced these dash bots with the those bots there. So now we can get rid of these poor little guys. They served us well. Look at this. Ooh, we get some good material back. Oof. I wonder if I could drag. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Nope, I can't. Ah, that sucks. Register that holds a value. Interesting. Yeah, so we could probably do a automated decon, you know, bring this to an area and do a program for it. Because this is something that, I mean, this is not something I'm going to do every day, you know, every 5 seconds. So I've got a hauler bot here. I'm not entirely sure if I want to get rid of it yet, but, you know what? I might as well get rid of it. But this material will come in handy right now because of building these bots here. Holy cripes! So I could repurpose this stuff. Oh, I added one of these energized plate machines here. And oh yeah, another thing I did in between cuts here. I am trying out the internal efficiency modules. This is 20%. Just boom. So I put 2 in here hoping to get 40. I hope they stack. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't the reason these aren't done is because I need to disconnect all this crap to get the slots open so I can get the module in. Kind of a pain in the butt. But yeah, I'm putting them in some of these heavy hitters though. Like this one here. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I should have put one in there. It's okay. The cable is horrible. Now the medium one, I don't know. I think they're just machine specific. I don't think they transmit like Factorio. They transmit their effects, you know. So yeah. So I have one in here in the plates, and I put them in wherever I could. There is no power, you know, hit. So it's just basically, yeah, 20% extra. I think it's, I don't know if it speeds it up or if you get more product. You know, it says 4 seconds. So I've been putting them in as many as I can. Now what I have to do is have them on the ready. So I got to make a bunch, and when this stuff is depleted, I'll put them in because you want that extra. This one has 50 plus 20 because that sucker is expensive there with all this crap, the cable and all that. I wonder if they work in the with the bots because it's a one and done type thing. So yeah, I'm not really entirely sure how the efficiency works. If it's, you know, more product over time, it doesn't seem to have any kind of indication that we're getting more. This one doesn't have it. I didn't put any in here. I should put some in here. You know, a factory rebuild will have the required efficiency modules in there, though. It just says increases component efficiency. And so yeah, and like I said, I don't see any indicator where's the efficiency coming from. Are we getting more product, or is it just speeding it up? You know, because there are speed modules that we have. So anyway, where are my bots over here? I think, do these use circuits? No, this does here. So I'll take care of these bots over time. In fact, I'd want to take care of it while... It's kind of cool, the little drones kind of they floop out and they deliver to your they pull from your thing there. So the only thing that uses the green circuits here is that what do you call it? Yeah, there's only this one here uses them, obviously, and then this doesn't even use them. Yeah. Oh, this does not. This uses the IC. So yeah, it's kind of tricky to get rid of these things. I'll just put them in here for now. I'm in hopes that they'll get consumed there. So I'm gonna pull this bot over here. Oh, I did some concrete here, kind of make it look a little more nice. And I think this is going to be kind of my work and staging area here. So I'll probably concrete this. But I have to... I think I can do it. Even though it's out of network, I think the bots will do it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, the flyers will do it. Yeah, they should be able to handle it. Because these flyers here, yeah, check them out. So these are... Look at how fast this is. This is awesome. Oh, we can't do that. There. So let's go ahead and put these in here. And yeah, see how it's saying it's out of network there. But it's weird that it's saying this is in network. Maybe there's some overlap somewhere. I don't know. Oh no. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Yeah, it's out of network. But the flyers can handle it. So that's pretty cool. Oh, even this one's getting in on the action there. Look how easy that was. It's crazy. So I'm gonna go drag all the way over to there, and I'm trying to fill this in because I want a work area where I can put stuff and have it staged, kind of like what I'm doing here, you know. And the other thing that I was thinking of doing is I'm gonna go over here somewhere. The problem is I got all these resources in the way, but I like to expand, and I want to do a new base. I want to start doing it's going to be grid based. So what I wanted to do is start with a command center and then put some, put the power in here like this. So basically mimic this and bring it over, a few tiles or whatever. But the issue is the resources are in the way. But once I set up a command center, I can do the mining and get some stuff mined up. Maybe, I suppose I could do some case mining. Mine it to a case. You know, maybe? I don't know. Because you can't get rid of this crap unless you mine it. And that's a lot of material. Yeah, case mining I don't think is going to work. So, yeah, I got... Oh, these... What are these guys doing here? Oh, so I'll show you this. Okay. So now, see how these are okay now? They're happy over here mining. So let's go over here. So I'm going to move this guy. Now, these guys, what they'll do is they'll finish up what they're doing, and then they follow. See, they're going. So they're going to finish their mining op that they're on. And right now, they're full, see. So when the transport bot comes over and it empties them, then they go. And that's what I'm waiting. That's what I was wanting to have done there. I wanted to demonstrate that. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, that's the crystal, yeah. Okay, now it's just going to run back and forth for a while. But yeah, these will eventually get over there. And the reason for that is because of this variable. I had it set to that one, and that was the problem that I was having. So, looks like I'll have to mine this out too. Where are those little guys at? Oh, here they are. Okay, so what I'm going to do is move this guy over here. I was kind of mining out some metal here. I think I'll go here. But, yeah, I want to knock out some of this. Yeah, this one can go. There's a little bit of metal there. So, okay, here's the transport. Okay, there it goes. And now look, see that all of them went, oh, let's go fill that up. And so it doesn't matter. What happens is they'll just hang around until, you know, because they're full, they have nothing better to do but fill that case up now. So that's their job, is to just wait at this point. So there you go. And then they'll find oh, and they even mine this stuff up too. They'll find the scattered stuff. I think right now, I think the base is kind of calmed down. Man, that research just wrecked the base. And then I'm doing these Mark 5s, which is crazy. So I wanted to run research in the meantime here, because I'll work on those bots. And right now, what I'm thinking, because I want to redo the base and get it more of a cleaner grid base, because it's a mess right now. I wanted to run this one here. We've got this. This is the command center thing, but we can't, you know, it'd be nice to be able to power it with this. So it'll be a slow grind to get a new base up and running. Look at this photon cannon. I don't know. It says 20 damage per shot. I don't know if it has that in yellow all the time. Yeah, see, look. It says 45 damage, 45 a second. But when you click on this one, they're like making it known it's 20 damage per shot. Well, okay, that doesn't seem better to me than the other ones, the other turrets. So let's go ahead and start that up, and then we get the speed modules then, and then I think I'll see how the base runs, if it can keep up. I want to knock this one out here. Obviously, this one is a medium with a large storage. So, you know, if you're cranking stuff in, that's... Oh, what you can do is use this for, I think, the blight clouds for mining. Because you can have one of those robotic miners, the drone, and you put that... Remember, I was talking about that early in the beginning here. Is this a medium? Yeah, perfect. So you can mine like a crazy person. Put that on top of that piece here, this one. So medium with 2 internals. Maybe you could... I don't know if efficiency modules are affected by the mining. I would imagine no, because, you know, it's just a set amount. But yeah, you put the drone miner on here, fill it up with, and then you got the internal for the drone miner, and you can even put 2 drone miners on this thing. But 24 slots, holy cripes. Maybe shared... I don't think you need shared storage though. Yeah, you have to think. I'll have to look at some of the stuff that you could put in there, but it looks like you definitely would have to have some kind of a well, you could put some internal slots, like extra storage. You get 24 6 out of it, but that's not going to help you any. Really, more storage, just put another building down. But yeah, I'd be curious to see. Yeah, I like I said, I don't think we get mining productivity by putting a mining productivity thing in there, or a productivity module. So that is for scaling up mining right there, big time. And then you could also attach this to it, you know, have it nearby. And this one here, larger storage, smart storage capabilities. Oh, well, that's interesting. So there's a little bit of extra there. I'm curious about this one. Smart storage. Is there something that I'm missing here? 4 slots. There's the, no, that's not a storage. Where is the storage at? So I think we had this from the start, the storage block 8. And notice how it doesn't say anything about, you know, extra capabilities. But, you know, the storage is a wireless, you know, or it does have capabilities to set channels and stuff. So there is some logic here. So I'd be curious to see what's involved in that. And then, so yeah, that'd be kind of interesting to see. With smart storage capabilities. Okay, and then we got the quantum robotics. And that's where we get the scout and the ability to launch a new command center. So I'm curious about how this is going to work. After that, I think we'll run through the robotic research, because that's what we are. We're robots. That's our race. We'll have to get these modules set up for both Blight and this one. So I'm going to fast track the robotics here so that I can redo a base and start getting some proper ratios going here. I'm wondering if that 20% extra, you know, so let's say this one's 4 seconds. And you get 1. So if you look at the plate, it's 6 seconds, but you need 2. So that's a 2-to-1 ratio with extra material. If I put a 20%er in here, and notice I have it in there now. I put them in as many as I could here. This one's got the robots in it, so. But yeah, is it so 20% speed, you know, times 4. Yeah, we need 1 every 3 seconds. Oh, wait, maybe it reduces, maybe I have to multiply it. It's 0.8. So 4 minus 0.8 is the 3.2. So we're still not there. So 3.2. We're closer. So if you put the efficiency module in here at 20% isn't getting us to that point where we can do a 1-to-1. That's what I'm looking for, is one building with this setup. So if I put in now, if I do a too small building like this, and I put these, maybe this is what we need to do, is too small, and then we have 2 modules here. So we have 2 efficiencies. That would be 40%. But that's going to affect the plate production as well. So it's going to bump it up, you know, along with it, right? So we throw the ratios back to the, you know, like one works, well, like as one finishes, the others can start, you know? So I'd be curious to try that out. I think maybe setting up like a test area or something to test this stuff out would be ideal. And it's kind of tricky because you have to set up a mining app to bring the ores in, and then you have to pull the ores out and consume them somehow to keep the test going. So a creative mode would be kind of nice in this case, because you need actual game production to have consumption, so you can watch how things work. You know, that's kind of the issue there. Other than that, you just have to run stuff and watch it. But so anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking there. The 50% mod. So in a sense, what would have to happen is I'd have to have 2 modules in a small, and then put in, you know, some other item here like this drone port, you know, and then and these don't require a power, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if these do. Yeah, these do 5. Yeah. So this doesn't. So in a sense, you have to lock up a slot for a drone port so that you can transfer the items. And basically, you have You can do shared storage. You can do a... But, well, actually, yeah, you need 2 efficiency modules in the metal to bring it up high enough so you won't have the internals. Unless there's some kind of, you know, small building with 2 internals. Yeah, that's a 2... So you could go with this one. A 1 with 2 internals with 2 slots, but then you can't do shared storage or anything like that. So that's all you have. The next option is the mediums, where you have the 4 internals. So you'd have to use a medium with the little, with your, what do you call it? What are these things called? The fabricators. So you'd have to use a 2-2 to get that those extra slots, so you can get that 40% efficiency, and then you get the shared storage, and then you don't need drones, right? And you can put a... This has got 4 slots in it. That should be plenty. Yeah. So I'm trying to think of designs going forward here. I'm already trying to think of that. All right, I'm going to get rid of these bots here, and then I got to make more. So when this research completes, we'll kick off the other one for the command center, and I'll do the shared storage one. I'll do that off screen. All right, I'll see you in a second. Okay, welcome back to the almost the end of this research here. Hey, I'm trying to include all the research and stuff, because if somebody isn't playing the game and is interested in the gameplay and they want to see the technology, I like to cover that, and also it helps me learn. So, while I've been... I cut the research off because I got a little impatient. Notice the bots are gone here. And I converted everything over... Oh, these aren't the ones here. Here. I left these as hounds, but I have converted laterite. Oh, I got some obsidian mined here. I don't know. I'm going to need it for something later. I think for building, but I'll set that up, mining up later. Then I forgot I had 2 laterite mining ops. Oh, I found out how to do these beacons. And apparently you can do some signals with that, you know. So you can have, I guess, checkpoints or something for the bots. Oh, there we go. Huzzah! Finally! Man, that is expensive. You know, it's those cubes and the cable and the cubes together. Because the cubes are used in the cable on top of the cable you need. Oh my god. I think, you know what, if you had, if I had made the creatures aggressive, I think they come after you. But I don't know how it works with the clearing. And do they respawn? Because I have it on, you know, aggressive. I don't have it on aggressive. I have it on hostile, and then there's aggressive. I can't remember now. But I think you need defenses set up because they'll come in and try and get you. But I'm not too sure. Speed modules. There we go. So, yeah, I'm thinking that as I was talking about in the last segment here, the efficiency is for more product. I don't think it has anything to do with power efficiency. I think it's just product efficiency. I did look on the Discord in between cuts here, and it seems like you do get more, because people are talking about mining and efficiency. And so this would be, you know, it's a slow product, plus you have efficiency in there, as long as you can feed that item. So we'll clear that out. So anyway, that's upgraded. And then over here, what I'm trying to do, oh, I put some more concrete down, or, well, metal. I think it's weird. I mean, I'm okay with it. It looks kind of cool. The bumpy, you would think this would even out, but I guess they don't. The dev doesn't want to do that. But yeah, I'm trying to mine this out here, and I want to build the new a new center, and then start building to spec. You know, I don't think I need a command center, but I might as well. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to have it. You know, we've had this for so long, so I might as well keep it. Keep it as a, you know, a centerpiece, you know, for our base. And then you can put and you know, you get a pretty good range on that, you know. I think that the new tech that we have, well, I'm trying to make an efficiency module, but the base is running, so I can't get product over there. That's why you can't run research at the same time as building unless you have a lot of production, which I'd like to scale up. So I think that's an internal component. And where are you? Where is that thing? Is that? It should be in here. There it is, right there. Okay, so it's got a 500 or a 10 radius on it. Yeah. So it's, oh, and there's a better, yeah. So this is a medium power field. We have a better one, I think, and a better transmitter too. So I think I'm good to run this research here. What I'm concerned about is this frame that goes in here. Between these three things, holy crap. This is the craziness here. And when you want to build, you know, if you want to build high-end stuff, you really got to have the production. And that's what I've noticed. Everything we add is worse than the prior, you know, like 10 times worse. So, well, yeah, let's run this research here. The quantum robotics. Then we get these two things as I went through earlier. So let's go ahead and set that. Now, I think it's under the human tech. And let's see. Yeah, here it is. Large power transmitter. That's what I was. Okay, I'm mistaken. Okay, this one transmits 500 power to a remote location. But you know what's weird? I didn't know it was a power limitation. Look at this thing. Human science analyzer. What the heck does this do? Robot science analyzer for human science analyzer. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure what that's doing. What that is. Large component enables advanced power. Oh wait. It's 2,000 power. Yeah. Why is it saying human science analyzer though? Robot science analyzer for human technology. Oh, it takes 2,000. So I'm wondering what the heck this does and how it ties in, because it just says analyzer on there. But it's a large component, so we'll have to look at that, you know, obviously when we unlock it. Yeah, so that's that one. Hacking. I'm not sure. I think I've seen, and this is the data key. I'd like to try that out too. And then we get the rocket launch. Now, where the heck? Yeah. So the medium, what I'm thinking here, what I was thinking about, I thought that other part was this, a bigger one of these. So we get a 15 range on this, and then this is a 10. So you put the center down, and then I'd be working this way, you know. Put the center down, like right here, maybe. I don't know how long it's going to take to get rid of this mess. This is a big patch here. This one won't take too long. I might send these bots over here and have them help, because then I'll have a nice cleared area here, so I can start to reestablish the base, because that's what I'm planning on doing. Let's see. These guys are almost done with this thing. I'll probably send them over here to help with that too, because I want to get this cleared out. This is almost done, and then there. This I can leave there. So I have two teams now, and team 1 is 4 here for the metal. And I noticed that sometimes even the fourth bot will kind of start hunting around, which is kind of silly. And I tried to play around with the code a little bit. I changed this to 4 to back it out a little bit, and it doesn't seem to do anything. So I think I'm going to change it down, because well, actually no, I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Here's why. Because when it's so close, it kind of blocks a bot from getting in. Because if it's 3, it's 1. I don't know if it's 1, 2, 3, and it's right here. And so a bot might not be able to get in. So I'm going to try that out and see on that one there. So this is team number 2 here. And then for Crystal, I got team 1 and team 2. I have 5 and 4 on that. This one's 5. No, 4. Yeah, so I left it because I had 9, I think, for that. And then for the silica, I got team 1 here, and then team 2 is over here. There it is right there, chewing away. There's some silica here. I sent them over. A lot of silica here so they can find it. But yeah, the way this mining is, and I think I mentioned it, but I wasn't really... Oh, there's something else I figured out too. The way the mining is, this is kind of like a stopgap before we get the blight research completely done, as far as we can go now. Once we get the blight stuff, then we can rock it. We can actually generate ores, and I haven't seen. I guess you could do all the ores, but I haven't seen silica or anything like that. So I have to play around with that tech. It'll probably be confusing as I'll get out. Now, one thing I want to mention here. Check this out. Look at this. I put this on a bot, this hound, and I drove into a blight cloud. I had the blight charger on here, which you have to protect the bot, and so it can go into the blight. I think we can go into the blight, but it can't do anything because the blight messes it up. Well, for some darn reason now, this thing has 1,000 power on it. It showed that it was doing its thing, and I want to test this within the base. Even though it's in the base here, I think it is providing power. See how it says in power grid on the bottom there, but it's saying producing 1,000. So it's almost like these are just running. Like this is actually just a power cell, like you would hook up over here. Oh, by the way, actually, I paused research because I was getting a little worried about power. I got 5 total now. So it's almost like that item, you charge it up, and it's just like this. And we're getting, 1,000 power out of this little device here. So I don't even need. You can make those little things and put them on over here, and that's a medium part. If it's on a medium platform, I don't know if that's true. Oh, see, look at this. Whenever they run out, they freak out. There's a loose. You know what? I saw these things pick up a loose, but sometimes it doesn't seem like. I don't know if they're consistent on it, but I want to see it. I want to make sure they pick these up. That's 38, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. So yeah, this thing is. I don't know if this is 1,000 power forever now, because it's cheap to make, and you drive it in. I can drive these in to the blight with that bot and come out and have 1,000 power. Are you kidding me? And look how cheap that is. It's aluminium and blight cubes or whatever they are, blight cakes. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try it. Okay, so that was interesting. And then oh yeah, also I was over here, so I drove this in there as well. I tested it out, and it started to run. So I think you need, well, I don't know how you would place this within a blight cloud, because you can't build within a blight cloud. We're limited here. That's why I have to build it along the edge. So I don't know how this is going to work, if we have to have it on a bot, or because even I could put the blight module in here, the protection. I don't know if I could blueprint that and then place it, so I'll have to test that out too. I don't think that's the case though. Well, these things, these are pretty cool. Oh yeah, I can't unlock those because I don't have the stuff for it. So yeah, that was one of the things I found out there. So I'll have to test the blight stuff out. So speaking of blight, what I'm talking about here is these researches. So I don't know if I cut this out, but we get this alien terraformer internal component, and what it does, it extracts blight from the ground, creating an area of blight. So here's where you need the obsidian and the blight cube or whatever that's called, and then you make this thing. Now, I don't know. I guess you put this in a building. You put a building down, and then you put this in there, and it creates a blight cloud or something. Or it just creates a blight area. And then we have this technology here. And this is a purifying terraformer. Internal, again. Adapt alien technology that purifies a blighted area. It purifies a blighted area, though, in this case. So notice the icon, how it looks nice and pretty. It's got, you know, nice greens and stuff. And it's glowing with sunlight. And this one here has the nasty looking blighted area, you know. Blight mechanics for imprinting blight on the landscape. And we need to research it with the gas there. And then reversing the effects of blight on the landscape. So you can create it and reverse it. So that's pretty cool. Now here's the conversion one. Blight mechanics for conversion of system resources. And then we get this resource converter. And when placed inside the blight, will convert laterite to metal ore and silica. Now, I don't understand why they're saying will convert laterite to metal ore. Will convert... See, I don't know if that's worded incorrectly. Because we need laterite, we need metal and silica. We also need crystal. But I've seen a couple screenshots where people have this crystal set around an area and they're mining it, but I don't know if that's on the ground because you're going to run out of... Basically, we're going to be running all over the place trying to get crystal in that case. So the whole point of this is to create an infinite resource, and you have to work for it. I just noticed they have research down there. I didn't even know that until now, unless the game updates, and I don't even know it. I don't even know what version I'm on. So yeah, I'm interested in that. Let's see, mechanics for isolating and eliminating rogue architecture. How weird. Blight control tower. Artificial blight core. Connects blight instances to resimulate world stability. Ooh, cool. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. Okay, so I'm going to let this research run out here. And let's see. What do we unlocked what? Wait, wrong one. We unlocked... There was something else I wanted to showcase. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Oh, we're here. Robots. So I ran this one here. Yeah, so we got the power here. Oh, all right. So the other thing I did off screen here, and these are so expensive. I got these things now. I want to test them out. This is the 45 damage. I took the plasma ones off here because those are only 25. And this is, you know, double, just about, on that. What's this one? Oh, okay. It looked like it was higher up. Alright, so I figured this out. One last thing on the mining. So, two things, actually. First off, I was pulling this signal to the display part, you know, the visual. And I realized, oh, wait. I watched a video on this, and this is what's confusing. So I set this to laterite ore, but you have to set it to infinity. Now, why would you think that? You know, now when you set it to infinity, it shows the amount that's in there, in this spot. Otherwise, I was dragging this signal down, and it was showing the generic signal here. I thought, well, maybe because I'm mining laterite, it'll show it. Nope. So I'm wondering, let's say I go 71. Yeah. So what you have to do, oops, I didn't want to do that. It's just a number, but if you set it to infinity, it shows what's in there up to infinity. So it's displaying whatever's in. It's weird because it's like to me it's a conflict of, wait a minute, you know, like I'm conflicted on this concept here of displaying. You have to set it to infinity to get the get the information. Well, why can't I just set the variable and it displays what's in there, period? You know, why do I have to set that to infinity? To me, that's saying I'm setting the number to infinity, when infinity is, no, just display what's in there up to infinity, I guess is what it's doing. Yeah, there's a lot of weird quirks in this game. So I did the same thing to this. Here. I just put the signal here. Oh, no. I pulled the signal over. And because it is set to infinity already, this is a variable set to infinity, it will display what's in there. So I think that's kind of how I walked my way into it. And I did watch a video on that as well. So for example here, well, this is set, yeah, you don't, that's not a bad example there because that's just a manual mining there. So I thought that was kind of weird. All right, we'll let this research run. Okay, the research is done, and our Higgs girl here has something to say. Ah, we finally got that command center. Yes. All right, so you have advanced our technology on this planet to where we can begin to construct our true technology and reach your true potential. So that looks like our evil girl there. So let's see if there's anything else. Oh, I will need your aid. I must escape this place. Only you can help me. Oh, here, look at this. This is the end of this branch of the story for the current version of the game, but future updates are coming with more story ahead. So that's kind of cool how they're linking the research in with some lore. I really like that. That's cool. So obviously, you know, when it comes to the research tree here, we've got, you know, the particle forge, the fusion generator, and the simulator. So that'll be interesting. Wow, 16,000 seconds at 800. Yeah, these are tough researches. So there we go. All right, now that is done, I took this data analyzer. It used to have, well, yeah, here's these things here. Well, I'm gonna move them over here, over there. Okay, I'll flip that around. So I look, if you I think it's shift. It's okay. Holding shift. Now I wish they'd mark what the shift does instead of having to just press it, because you don't. It says hold shift control alt for more info. Well, tell me what those do. Now it says is an ingredient of, and there isn't anything there. Hit control. This is the what is this now? Production breakdown there, and then we have the ingredient requirements for a constant production. I like this one a lot here. I'm gonna have to use this for going forward. And so pressing shift, there's nothing there right now currently, so this doesn't get used for anything to build with. And if we look at the virus one, press shift, looks like we've got some stuff planned here. Maybe they accidentally released this, kind of like a spoiler or a, you know, a oopsie. But we got a scale worm bot and a trilobite bot, I think, and that's, we use the virus research for that. So, but we don't have to build that. Oh yeah, I want to work on the blight one next. So if I press shift on this, there's nothing that we need there's nothing that is built with this research data. If we hit it on the data cube though, we have the blight magnifier for that. So there is some, we have to keep the purple cubes around, and the blue cubes as well, just not the data analyzer core thing. This one here we need for the blight and the power core, and that's it. So and we need the blight cube obviously to stick. We need that to stick around, and the robot research. So let's see. This is kind of catching up here. What I want to do, I'll run this. Oh yeah, so I want to do the blight terraformer and all that, but we'll run that. I could probably run this one. Well, we went over this here, you know, in the last segment, where we get the terraformer, and then we get the ability to clean the blight, so we can make the blight, clean the blight out, and then we get this resource converter. So we'll have to, I'll run the research on these three here off screen, What's this? Oh, we need laterite and obsidian. Yeah. So I'll run these 3 off screen. Next episode, I hope. Well, I want to play with those techs and see how far we can take this. All right. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to reuse this building here, and we'll make the blight research data, and that'll buffer up here. Right now, these are hurting. I got 4 now, but so my thinking is that these aren't used for anything right now. Let's see here. Yeah, it's all the blight research virus. There's the 4. So this can come out. I'll leave the cubes in, but we don't need this anymore. Yeah, I'll probably, you know what, I won't build it. I'm not going to rebuild it, but you know what? I'm not sure if there's a end game right now, because we do have satellites we can launch. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, it needs 10 of those. Wait a minute. Why isn't it bringing the cube over? Oh, I paused it. There. Yeah, let's undo that. I forgot I paused it. So now it'll bring the cube. There we go. Okay. I was like, what? What? Okay, cool. So I'll run those 3 researches off screen. I did a little exploring around here. I'm trying to open the map up a little bit. If you go out, we can zoom out here. And our base is here, obviously. And I might try and explore over here, because maybe I'll do the command center somewhere else. But I'd like to see what's around here first. I'm intentionally trying not to explore, because the more you reveal, the more the computer has to work. So you're better off working with what, don't go too crazy. But I do want to get some areas explored now, because the research is going to ramp down now. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the research and all that. Just trying to, learn the game and everything. Since the content's kind of cutting off here, this will probably be a short series, but we'll definitely revisit the new stuff as it comes out. I definitely want to be doing that. So we're getting close to the end here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.